So I am in Sherwood Forest today and I'm on the major oak trail, if you can guess what I'm headed to. I can actually see it up ahead there. Don't know if you can see it. You will see it better in a second. And I'm just physically here because I'm writing a book and one of the first kind of couple chapters are set here. So I just wanted to kind of come back, do a bit of research, recce, see if what I've described sounds right. And yeah, it's just one of those places where as soon as you're here, you just feel like you have stepped back in history. So this tree could be 1,000 years old, and apparently the spirits of Robin Hood and his people are said to haunt it. I don't know which trail I want because I'm trying to find something very specific that I found by accident before. But yeah, Robin Hood is not the only spirit here. There's a lot. There's one that is supposed to be a woman in white who, well, my character in the book is a little bit based on, but this is a different one. And apparently she walks from Rufford Abbey through the forest sometimes. There's all sorts though, because there used to be outlaws and their victims and all sorts here, so basically the forest is just full of ghosts. And I don't really know where the Witch's Bowl part of the forest is. I'm trying to find that too. But that was used for basically a lot of witchcraft ceremonies, which has its own history to do with it. Yeah, I think it was that way. I'm just looking for a gap in the fence that lets you go that way. And yeah, basically come with me to get lost in a forest. I'm not sure, but I am wondering if that's the Witch's Bowl because it's a bit sunken. And here we are, gate, one of these thingies that you see on British travel shows. I mean, I think they're supposed to, so you don't let the livestock out, basically, I think. But yeah, I almost want to say this here could be the Witch's Bowl. Like, it just has a feeling to it. But yeah, there's quite a few ghostly things that are said to go on in Sherwood Forest. Besides, there's a lot of brambles here, and I am looking at the phone instead of where I'm walking. But yeah, there's a lot of ghosts here, basically. Besides the woman in white, besides Robin, and the Witch's Bowl and whatever went on there. This place used to be used for military at one point in time, so sometimes you can hear artillery fire. I've never heard it, but I can just hear a lot of birds right now. People have heard it. They can also hear this one. I don't think is legit because if you are anywhere near the visitor center, you can just hear children anyways because it's Sherwood Forest. People bring their kids here. There's school trips here. But apparently you can hear the mysterious echoes of children's laughter in the forest. So that's also a thing. But the creepiest thing, I think, the creepiest legend I've heard of Sherwood Forest is about these sort of just mysterious shadows. And that's the thing that fascinates me because you just don't know what they are, basically. Are they ghosts? Are they something else? I don't really know where either trail goes. I did take a photo of the map back at the visitor center. Should probably have a look at that. Another unofficial trail. I love these. I'm gonna go this way and see where it leads. So I think this was actually the tree from the first couple chapters of my book. I mean, the first maybe chapter. It's not all set here, but that's what inspired it, was this tree and the legend of the woman in white. And she just became a character in the book, and I'm backing up into who knows what right now, so yeah, here we are. Just like posing like a scene from the book here, because she's kind of like leaned back against it and like that when the character meets her, because she's been just kind of hanging out in the forest as a ghost for a while and she's a bit bored. Oh, this is genuinely one of my favourite parts of Sherwood Forest because you just can't even see another person around and it just feels as if you are completely alone in the woods, which, I mean, it might be unnerving for some people, That's how horror stories begin. But I grew up in the woods. Like, this is basically home to me, except for there's no bears, which is nice, and there are no mountain lions, which is also even better because I don't have to be spending my whole time here looking up, being like, is there a giant cat up there that wants to eat me? No, there's nothing here besides ghosts and humans and squirrels and like birds and things too. I mean, you just see trees that are just the most incredible trees ever. Like, this thing is just like something out of a fairy tale or, myths and legends, and, literally that's where I am, land of Robin Hood, so it's fitting. But, like, you can just imagine these things coming alive, right? Oh, these are so cool. I was hoping to find one of these because they are little nooks, and if you look through them in the right way, you can see what it is they want you to see. Ooh, apparently this tree used to have vicious man-eating habits. Yep, I can see that. Just trying to pick which one will get me the least lost before my bus comes in an hour. Route, the last bus back to Nottingham, otherwise I am sleeping in this forest until 8 in the morning. There is also a really lovely arts and crafts centre over there where you can get lots of like baked goods and coffees and stuff, and also amazing souvenirs.